Mackenzie Johnston with Livestock Digital Daily, bringing you your September 12th cattle industry headlines. Brought to you by AgRisk Advisors. They manage your risk so you can manage your operation. With over 20 years of experience, AgRisk Advisors offers honest and transparent advice for your operation. They offer insurance solutions to help you minimize risk and maximize profitability for your farming and ranching operations. They might not be able to make it rain, but they can sure ease the pain. If you'd like to learn more about pasture, rangeland, forage insurance, go ahead and reach out to AgRisk Advisors. They can help you understand what PRF insurance is all about and what it can do for your operation. Meeting Place has reported, according to disclosure documents reviewed by Kiloland Media Group, biofuel company Poet gave $25,000 to the opposition effort of Wholestone Farms' proposed pork plant up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So I reported on Poet's opposition to this plant a few weeks back, but obviously at that time it hadn't been made known the money they have put forward towards opposing this plant. It is important to note that Poet, they are actually the largest biofuel company in America. Kiloland also noted that $10,000 came from Todd Brown. He is the brother of Poet CEO Jeff Brown, and Jeff owns a home in a gated community less than 2 miles from the prospective plant site. So a quick refresher on the Wholestone pork plant. Wholestone first announced its Sioux Falls plant back in June of 2021. The $500 million facility would employ more than 1,100 workers, and they would process upwards of 6 million hogs each year. But in recent months, an organized opposition campaign took shape, arguing that the plant was short-range thinking for Sioux Falls. The group went on to collect enough signatures to add a ballot initiative to the local midterm ballot. And if passed, the new measure would not only prohibit the expansion and alteration of Smithfield Foods' existing plant, but it would also prohibit the construction of any new meat processing plants in Sioux Falls city limits. So essentially, it would outlaw this proposed Wholestone pork plant. The Epoch Times has reported the Biden administration has entered into a legal settlement with environmental groups, agreeing to block drilling for oil and gas on more than 58,000 acres of public lands. According to the terms of the settlement, the government will put a stop to all drilling permits on 58,000 acres of public lands up in North Dakota, South Dakota, and Montana. The Bureau of Land Management, the BLM, will only issue a final decision on future leases and drilling permits once it completes an additional climate and environmental impact analysis. The analysis will comply with the April 2021 order issued by the Department of Interior Secretary Deb Haaland that insists on prioritizing climate change goals in such reviews. So the Biden administration has leased the least number of acres of federal land for oil and gas drilling than any other U.S. administration since World War II. According to an analysis done by the Wall Street Journal, the Interior Department has leased only 126,228 acres of land for drilling during the first 19 months of Biden's presidency. The last time a president leased so little land was during Harry Truman's tenure, when only 65,658 acres were leased between 1945 and 1946. And for some comparison, during the Trump administration, 4.4 million acres of land were leased in the first 19 months of his presidency. And that was when fuel was affordable. So when Biden took office back in January of 2021, Brent crude oil futures were trading at roughly $56 per barrel, and as of last week, they were trading right around $89 per barrel, an increase of more than 58%. Drovers has reported, for 2022, the national average for cash rents on cropland is $148 per acre. That's up $7 from last year and has eclipsed the previous high back in 2015 of $144 per acre, according to the USDA. Some notable states that fall in the top 10 for highest cropland per acre cash rents include Iowa at number 4, $256 per acre, and good old Nebraska at $211 per acre. They were number 8. Today's cattle market highlights are brought to you by Circle 5 Cow School. If you want to learn how to preg check your own cows or start AIing, Circle 5 Cow School is definitely the way to go. Almost every week they are hosting classes somewhere between Texas and Tennessee. They do a great job. Here in a few weeks, on the 24th and 25th of this month, down in Winsboro, Louisiana, they're going to be hosting a school. So if you are in that area, I encourage you to check it out. And if you just want to check out their schedule, head on over to their website, circle5cowschool.com. That is the number 5 in there. Or you can go ahead and just give them a follow on Facebook. Meeting Place has reported U.S. beef exports posted the 5th largest monthly volume on record in July. Beef export volumes rose 3% from a year ago to 126,567 metric tons, and export value climbed 7% to $1.006 billion, topping the $1 billion mark for the 6th time this year. For the first 7 months of the year, beef exports increased 6% from a year ago to 870,471 metric tons, valued at $7.2 billion, which is up 29% year over year. Export value per head of fed slaughter is on record pace at more than $475. That is all I have for you guys this morning. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope you all caught a little rain. I wanted to take a moment and remember September 11th, which of course was here on Sunday. Take a moment to remember all the lives that were lost that day and all the lives that have been lost fighting because of that terror attack here on our own soil. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later.